If every gay date has beautiful robes, I am in.
Yeah.
That is how you keep me hooked. And we are back. This is Farming for Love's After Harvest, where we are breaking down the hot and spicy episode 3. This is where a lot of the daters are testing the waters. This is also where the farmers, boy oh boy, they thought they were working hard on the farm before. Everything is just ratcheted up to the next level. And a lot of tough decisions are going to be made because the first daters are going to be sent home. We're going to start with something very hot and spicy because Greg is not happy.
No.
Why? Because in episode 3, Kirkland takes Carson on a one-on-one date.
For me, I need to see if there is a romantic spark.
He is unhappy that he did not get one-on-one time. But you know what? If you combine all of those little moments of him and Kirkland stealing away, little chats, kisses, I think that all adds up to like a 24-hour date.
At the end of the day, it's my date.
That ownership already
Yes.
over Kirkland, I think it's gonna go sideways really, really fast.
Completely.
So let's discuss Farmer Misha and Rachel. First of all, everyone's in their swimsuits because
Yep.
they're gonna go swimming. But before you go swimming, how about you slather on a little mud?
It was a good excuse to get a little bit physical and see him with his shirt off.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She's like, shall we swim? Boom. Rockin' body in a bikini. Should we like put this mud all over each other? Boom. Instant first base.
Break the physical wall
Yeah.
and let's touch. Hold on, I missed a spot. Well, why don't we now transition from mud to ice? As one does, because Kirkland chooses Carson for a one-on-one date and they decide to, like, I don't know, jump into a random tub of ice water,
Yes.
which literally and figuratively breaks the ice.
It like takes your breath away from you.
They're getting into that tub and they're really making intense eye contact. They're feeling the same thing at the same time.
You are literally face to face.
Yes.
Your legs are touching.
Right there.
Your legs are spread, for heaven's sake.
Yes.
Like you're practically
Yeah,
on
they're
one
like
another's
knees are
laps,
touching.
right?
Yeah.
And I just kept trying to see camera angle. We need a higher camera angle down.
And a kiss.
Have a kiss.
I thought it was a little chilly.
My prediction is that their kisses are gonna get better.
Farmer Josh decides to bring his dad, who he works with every day on the farm.
For your free labor today.
Perfect.
So who do you think actually caught Josh's dad's attention? Who did their best at what I will tell you, because I've done it, the tarping exercise?
Huge job.
Huge physical job. That was a great test.
Jesse didn't really participate as much, I don't think. But do you know who I would rather have met, to be honest? The ex-wife.
What?
Come on, get her down. Like, she would have more information than Bob could ever give.
Farmer Aaron gets those daters moving their bodies. It is time to do the activity on a farm that sounds the dirtiest, and it's yet one of the cleanest, pounding the post.
We're gonna pound some hand posts.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Who did the great job?
Tyrion. Like, it was like, doof, doof. I felt that post pound all the way in Ontario. But come on, Tyrion's got that wrestling power. He's big, he's broad, he's powerful. I think the other guys watched him like, oh, okay, never mind.
Sabrina is back on the scene, and she is
no.
now crashing Farmer Josh's, holy smokes, it doesn't get more hometown than a jacuzzi party.
It's not every day you have 5 girls in the hot tub, so I'm enjoying it.
Well, they've got to send somebody home, and then Issa is back on the scene, and Issa is deciding that he's going to express himself.
Those pink bathing suits, that was bold yesterday.
You want to diss Kirkland's shorts?
Yeah, why?
You want to diss a paint job on a barn?
Do you think one day we can paint to the barns? That could be fun and needed.
Are you a monster?
Call me crazy, I'm radical, but I like when people flirt by being nice.
You only got this much time. You cannot have a red flag on you.
No.
It's got to be green, 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 green,
Yeah,
green.
all the way. And if this is how he's acting this early on when he's just a little bit hurt, if you project that into the future, into a whole ass relationship, that is not a good look. Like, it's not gonna get better.
Farmer Misha decides he's going to put his daters to the test by doing what? One of the most quintessential farming activities on the planet, and that is chopping wood. Those big chunks of wood were way too big.
Huge.
And so a lot of the daters were apprehensive.
Yeah, Aiden struggled very much.
I suck.
If you can't do the task, you have to find another way to make yourself useful. I would have been like, you know, I'll gather the wood and organize the wood. Or I would have been like, I'll check Misha for ticks. Ticks are bad this year. Shirt off.
And perhaps in the most cringe moment of the season so far, she wants to read some of her poetry.
And who knows, maybe it'll even lead to love.
Yeah.
I and Misha and everybody watching felt the same.
Yes, I know. If that was shooting a shot, then that was like a foam dart because it is not good. Girl, you gotta get off book.
I think it went really well. I felt really good about it.
One of the highlights for me of the episode, we got to meet another farmer's parent, and this is Farmer Kirkland's father, who I'm already obsessed with.
I just want somebody that's gonna be there for him.
He clearly is a warm and loving father,
Yes.
which you hope for any young gay boy named Kirkland and beyond.
And everyone got to lift up a baby goat. Oh my God. If I was on that farm, you would never see me. They'd be having dinner being like, where's Jackie? Oh, she's out in the goat hut reading to the baby goats again.
It's finally time. Tick tock, who's going home? Well, in a plot twist, Haley, one of Josh's daters, decides I'm gonna have a little heart-to-heart with him.
I just don't think that I'm gonna find love in this experience.
Little did we know, she was going to take herself out of the game and send herself home.
I
How
did
you
not
feel?
see that coming. I was like screaming at the TV, no, Haley, no!
I think I'm gonna go home.
I love all the girls here, but Haley was like someone I really opened up with. I don't know, it just sucks.
I do love that there's these friendships that are blossoming.
Yeah.
And I know that she was trying to take herself out of what was gonna potentially be an awkward situation.
Right.
But it's one word, it's a really grown-up word, and it's gonna serve you, Haley, for the rest of your life. Compartmentalize.
Yes, exactly.
Dun, 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 dun. Farmer Misha has to send somebody home.
Thanks for bringing me back.
I was not in the least shocked. I could see it coming a mile away.
I'm going home.
What?
Yeah.
Already?
Misha thinks that I'm a little too gentle and he's too rough.
So she decides to do the elementary school thing, as you saw there, and announce it to the group at the Last Supper.
Yeah.
That's the energy we need. We needed
Yes.
that log splitting aid.
Yes. This is basically how it went. Misha, I think you're so kind and caring and sweet and gentle. And Aiden was like, really? And he goes, yeah, I don't like it.
Misha had to backpedal real quick on that one.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some damage control with the other daters. Farmer Erin decides that she is going to send somebody home, but I'll be honest, I kind of predicted was gonna happen.
Ryan, it's gonna be you that we're saying goodbye to.
Okay.
Anyone who's watching this in Canada, the women dating in Canada are like, where are all of these guys?
Yes.
The nicest men you have ever met.
I know. There's no like male toxicity somehow in that group, which is so bizarre and surprising.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
We were looking for toxic male last episode. We didn't get it.
No, we got none. She just made the decision, and it was sad for Ryan. It was sad. I mean, I could have cried when he said, may I be excused?
Oh my gosh. Kate, stop. Let's roll that clip.
May I be excused?
Yes, for sure.
So remember when I said that Erin, she's got to walk the line of like not being a mother
Yeah.
because she's looking for a partner, not being a mother.
Uh-huh.
And that made me sink in my seat. I grabbed a pillow, I put it over my head, and I was like, oh my God, the little boy, he's regressed also
Yes.
to a little boy. May I be excused? And first of all, Erin's real nice. That was a savage move.
Yes.
In front of everybody.
I know. Does she know that she didn't have to do it at the dinner table?
Farmer Kirkland decides he's gonna send Scheiden home, which was a little bit of a surprise considering all of the fireworks and the red flags that we saw with Issa. I thought for sure Issa was going home, and then that happened.
That my connection is probably the least with you.
Yes, I agree. I was totally sure it was going to be Issa. But then, know what I think? It's the allure of that forbidden kiss that's keeping Kirkland around. And also, I never really saw Kirkland and Scheiden have a lot of interactive moments, and Scheiden was upfront about that, so it wasn't that shocking.
On the next episode of Farming for Love, it is a good old-fashioned hoedown. A barn party ensues, and everyone is brought back together.
Yes, I love a barn party. So much stuff goes down. I think we see Misha finally have a kiss, and a kiss, and a kiss.
And finally, when you get all the daters together, the gossiping ensues. If you'd like to keep on top of all of the drama on Farming for Love, get us online on our social media platforms at Farming for Love CTV. Thank you so much for watching this edition of After Harvest with me, Melissa Grello, Jackie Pierico. So stay tuned for another episode of Farming for Love.